Good morning everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. I hope you're all doing well. We are starting today's vlog in the car because we are off to a really lovely day. We are going to the game fair at Blenheim Palace with Fairfax Favour. I am so excited. So Fairfax Favour have invited me and a guest, so obviously I'm bringing Jack, to the game fair today to see the stand, obviously meet the team, just have a lovely day. I've never been before and I have seen so much online about what it's like, the amount of stands there are. It looks huge. I think it's going to be such a nice day. So we are currently on our way. We are literally 13 minutes away. We dropped Basil at the farm this morning and he's actually staying overnight for his first sleepover, and we are staying up tonight because we didn't know how long we'd be here for, and it's a fair drive, so we thought we'd stay up so we can just enjoy the day. But I haven't shown you my outfit this morning because we were in a bit of a rush. We left at like 7 o'clock this morning and I really did not want to wake up this morning. But I am wearing this gorgeous blazer from Fairfax Favour, of course. It is absolutely stunning, and then I just have a very old Zara dress on, and I also have some sandals and my bag. But I'm very excited. I did my makeup in the car, so I'm hoping it looks okay. But it looks like a gorgeous day, so I think we're gonna have some sunshine, and I think quite a lot of people that we know will be there as well. We are gonna head over to the Alitex stand because Jasmine, who owns Ultimate Home, which is the home furnishings brand that I talk about all the time, she is basically furnishing the Alitex greenhouses on their stand, which is so incredible. So we're gonna go over, and I've never met her before, so I'm really excited to meet Jasmine, and I speak to her all the time, so I feel like I know her so well. So yeah, it's gonna be really lovely, and I will bring you along for the day.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin,
We've actually been here for about an hour. It's so hot. We've just been walking around, getting our bearings a little bit, and we're gonna head over to the Fairfax Favour stand now. Have no idea where it is. It is huge and it's so busy. We've just been watching the clay shooting. We're also watching the dog, what was it? The gun dog training. It's so cute. We have seen so many Basils here. It's crazy. I literally think we've seen about, I don't know, nearly 100 Basils. So we definitely could have brought him. But yeah, it's boiling. We've got our waters on the way to Fairfax Favour to try and find it because it is so
crazy. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to a good day to live.
Good morning, everyone. I literally do not know when I last vlogged and what I've shown you, but we honestly had the nicest weekend. I feel like that weekend was exactly what we needed, and to be honest, I was just very much enjoying having quality time with Jack, not worrying about anything and just kind of going with the flow. So I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to, so I really do apologise, because I know you probably thought I was going to vlog a lot more than I did, but it was one of those weekends where I just wanted to enjoy it and just not be worrying about like filming and capturing everything, and it was lovely. So I hope you can forgive me for not vlogging as much as I wanted to, but I do have a bit of a haul to share with you. It's now Monday, by the way. We picked Basil up last night and he was such a good boy. Such a good boy. I cannot believe how well behaved he was, how well Ted and Basil were getting on. It was just so good. So that was very successful. But as I said, I picked up a couple of bits and I thought I would share them with you. So we went to Daylesford. I feel like we just always pop into Daylesford. Sometimes we'll be there for a long time. Other times we would just literally pop in, have a quick scout about, buy things and leave. And that was what we did this time. So we picked up some new crisps to try. These Torres crisps are my favourite. I absolutely love them. We picked up the Iberian ham flavour and also the cured cheese flavour. So very interested to try those. Probably save those for the weekend. We also got some Stilton and walnut cheese straws because Jack was hungry, so we ate those in the car. We got Basil some little treats. These are the air-dried beef sausage treats. What a lucky little boy. We also got him a new water bowl as well, because his one was way too small and we were filling it up about 3 times a day. So we got him a massive water bowl. It's kind of like a concrete colour. And then lastly from Daylesford, I have seen this online. Oh, by the way, sorry if you can hear the washing machine. I've just put all the bedding in. I've seen this online so many times and I wanted to order it, but I'm always, I don't know, I'm so weird with ordering online. I always put it off, and then if I see things in person, I'll just pick it up straight away. So this is actually a lantern, so you can put a candle in here, but I'm going to use this as a vase. I think this is so beautiful. It's kind of just like this wicker woven detail around a glass vase, and I think it's stunning. And vases is something that I really don't have much of. I don't have many options when it comes to vases, and I wanted something really beautiful that I can actually style up. I'm thinking to put this on the coffee table in the living room because I love having a little bouquet of flowers that's quite short, and I think this will be perfect. So I absolutely love this, and it was £29, which I think is really good for a vase, and it's stunning. And we all know that I love a bit of wicker. We did our classic trip to Burford Garden Company. We will always go to Burford Garden Company. Usually we pop in there on the way home because we buy so much, and honestly we went a bit wild in the garden centre and we bought so many plants. We have actually already planted a lot up last night, so I will take you around the garden and show you what we got. But I saw a couple of little home bits that I wanted to get. So firstly, I have had a wicker waste paper basket on my list for so long, and I just have really struggled to find the perfect shade. I wanted it to be quite cool toned, and I didn't want it to be too yellow because this is going to go in my office, and my office is quite a cool toned shades of wood kind of room. So when I saw this, I thought, yes, perfection. This was £27, and Burford have the best selection of baskets, little trugs, anything woven they have. So I picked this up. I thought it was a really good size as well, because I'm not gonna need to empty this out all the time. But equally, you wouldn't have to use this as a waste paper basket. You could use this for anything. You could even line this and use it as a planter, all sorts of things. And I just love it. I really loved the size of it, so this is perfect. And another thing that I've had on my list for so long, and I've struggled to find one that I really love, is a serving platter. I have so many salad bowls, And whenever we host, I'm always really struggling to lay like canapes and bits out on a plate because none of our plates are big enough. So I thought I would treat myself to a very big and beautiful serving platter. I wanted something minimal, just white with a little bit of detail. A lot of the serving platters are quite patterned, and as much as I love those, I just wanted something simple. So when I saw this, I knew it was coming home. This is stunning. It's just humongous and super simple. It's got this really lovely little beading effect around the edge, and I just think it's gorgeous. And that is literally everything we got. As I said, we did get a lot of plants, so I will take you in the garden and show you what we got. But I'm very aware that I keep showing you the garden so much in the vlogs lately. I think it's just because in the summer I spend so much time out there and I'm constantly doing bits and bobs, so I always want to keep you updated. But it's a beautiful day today. The weather forecast is saying 28 degrees, which is just amazing. So I filled up Basil's paddling pool. He is currently sleeping on the floor down here, absolutely sparko. I think he is very tired after a very busy weekend. I think he had so much fun, and Jack's mum said that he was so well behaved and just so easy and so good, and he slept really well and he had no crying and no accidents, and I just felt like such a proud mum. It's so funny because I have been quite desperate to have a bit of a staycation with Jack and just to get out the house for one night and just, you know, go out for dinner and not worry and not be thinking, oh, we've got to get back for the dog, or, you know, we bring him with us and then we know he's tired and all of those things. And it was such a perfect opportunity because we really wanted to get him used to staying over at the farm. So it was kind of a win-win for both situations. And I'm just so proud of him. But as we were coming home, I just kept saying to Jack, I'm so excited to pick him up. And I just couldn't wait. And I honestly had butterflies when we were pulling down the drive because I was like, oh, I can't wait to see him. So yeah, we had such a lovely weekend. The game fair was amazing. It was absolutely huge and it was so hot, and I definitely didn't wear the right thing. I was absolutely boiling, but I loved my outfit. That Fairfax Favour blazer is just stunning. The hotel was also beautiful. I don't think I vlogged anything at the hotel. I don't think I even spoke to you. I think I filmed a couple of clips, but I definitely didn't speak to you. But the hotel was beautiful. It was called Charingworth Manor. We booked it on booking.com super last minute, and honestly, I had no idea what it was going to be like. There really weren't many hotels available, and we always use booking.com. So we've got like, I think Genius level 2 now. So you get like a couple of little benefits here and there when you use it quite a lot. But yeah, I didn't know what it was going to be like. And to be honest, I really do think that the photos that were listed for the booking.com listing were nowhere near as nice as how it actually was. It did not do it justice at all. Oh my gosh, the hotel was just beautiful, and Jack and I have already said we're going to book and go back. I just loved it. We said that even if, you know, we've got a weekend where we haven't got lots on, the weather's looking really nice, we're just going to drop Basil at the farm again and head over there and just stay there and just literally enjoy the hotel because everything was amazing. We weren't there that long, so we didn't get to enjoy the pool or the tennis courts. There were lots of things we didn't really get to do. We didn't do any walks or anything, so yeah, definitely going to go back. And if you're looking for a really small boutique hotel that's not super expensive, it's not like a chain, so homely and such a lovely atmosphere, I cannot recommend Charingworth Manor enough. I'm so happy that I decided to book it. It was just such a last minute decision, and yeah, it all paid off. So I've had a shower this morning, washed my hair, I've let it air dry, no makeup. I've got shorts and a little strappy top, which is way too big for me, so I have to keep pulling it up. But I think it's going to be a bit of a chilled day today. I've been getting the house in order this morning because when I tell you it was chaos, there was stuff everywhere. So I've organised all the house. I need to do some hoovering, some cleaning. I've got the washing in. Definitely need to sit down on my laptop and catch up on some bits at some point. But I think later this afternoon I am going to sit in the garden and read my book and just enjoy the sunshine. I think because we don't have like a big summer holiday, we're not travelling a lot this summer, I like to take days here and there and just afternoons when the sun is out and the weather's amazing. I like to just take that time to to relax and just read my book and kind of do what I would do on holiday. But I was going to say I'm going to go and make my smoothie, but I've run out of bananas, so I probably need to pop to the shops. I could do with doing a big Waitrose shop, but in all honesty, since we got Basil and I've been doing all my supermarket shops online, I actually cannot be bothered to go to the supermarket anymore. I used to love it. It was like one of my favourite things, which sounds so boring, but I just loved going to the supermarket. And I knew all the staff in there and it's just lovely. But oh, the thought of like putting everything in your trolley or just like scanning as you shop, it feels like such a big slog when I can just order it online. So I don't think I'll do that. I might pop to the little shop in the village and pick up some bits. But apart from that, I think it's going to be quite a slow day. Basil is going to be very sleepy today. I just know it. He's going to be absolutely shattered after his big weekend. So I think it's going to be a bit of a slow Monday.
Right, these are the bits that we picked up from Burford. So we got another dahlia. This one is looking absolutely incredible. Look at it, it's absolutely stunning, and it has so many new buds on as well, so that's really good. Salvia is also looking amazing. So we picked up another dahlia to go next to it. We also picked up another rose. I think this is William and Catherine, I think this is called, and it smells incredible. I wanted to get another rose to go next to this one. So yeah, I think this is going to look really lovely when this all comes out. Might potentially get some other little bits to go in the gaps, but we shall see. But this rose is looking amazing too. I've just been doing a bit of deadheading and oh, it just smells amazing. And then over in the herbaceous border, which is looking absolutely amazing. I am so happy with how this is flourishing. The butterflies, the bumblebees, they are all loving it. So in here we picked up a rose, which is just back here. This is like a rich purple colour, so it fits with our purple and green theme. I can't remember the name of this one, but it's already pretty tall, so that was a really good buy. And then we actually picked up some of these little purple flowers. I don't know the name of these. I cannot remember what they were called. But if you want to search them, you can take a little picture of this and then you can search it on the iPhone photo albums. But it's just another little bit of purple in that back corner and it's looking so good. The French lavender's amazing. We've got the sedum is doing really well, and also our mini alliums have come out now. Put another one of these purple ones here. We do need to change this buxus at some point as well, so we'll just replace that with another one. And then treat them all for the box caterpillar. I just had a bit of a tidy up last night. I just took out some of the reeds that were at the back and just kind of got rid of a lot of weeds and things from here, so it's looking really nice and neat. We also have got a purple one of these, agapanthus or something else, I can't remember. I'm sure you guys will be screaming at the screen telling me what it is, but I must have planted this last year and completely forgot because the dogwood grows so much, so I cut all of this back so that gets a nice bit of sunshine. But we're actually thinking of planting some more herbs in here to lend itself to the name of a herbaceous border. So we've got the rosemary in here. I think we might do another rosemary and try and create a bit of a bush in this corner. But if anyone has any ideas of what other herbs we can put in here that aren't going to be too troublesome to the other plants. We did pick up some mint and we were planning on putting it in, but I think that's going to be a bad idea because mint just overrules everything. So yeah, let me know if you've got any herb ideas. I thought maybe thyme, but I'm not sure, so let me know. And then we picked up a huge selection of herbs. So this is all mint and basil. This is the name of the rose that we got, Charles de Mills, and that is what it looks like. So I think that's going to look beautiful in there. I think Jack's put one of the herbs in this pot by the looks of things. This is lemon mint. And then we also got, what's this one? Oh, we got some lemon basil. We got 2 of those. That smells incredible. Then we got a peppermint mint, and we also got an apple mint, which I've never heard of before, and this smells incredible. Oh, hello. Have you brought me your rabbit? You good boy. You're such a good boy. Should we play in your paddling pool? Yes. He's been sleeping all morning. I think he is absolutely exhausted from his busy weekend, but oh, he's just such a good boy. So yeah, that's our little loot of herbs, and I think what we are going to do with the mint is actually plant it in the trough. So I need to get some topsoil so that I can plant up the bits in here. Oh my gosh, also I took out all of these dead stems because I might do a big display with them, so I've just left them in here for now. Annoyingly, some of them did bend, but how unbelievable do these alliums look? They don't even look real. I just propped them in here so I could use them, but yeah, they look incredible. So all my plants from Gardening Express arrived, and I've just been watering these kind of like morning and night because they're still in their containers. Not gonna lie, they don't look like they're in the best shape, but these are all evergreen, so I'm pretty sure I can plant them in, and then next year it will look amazing. So yeah, I need to get some topsoil for the trough, get all of these planted, and I think we might put the mint in here and use this as a bit of a herb shrub with also obviously some nice little flowers and bits. So yeah, I think that is the plan, but Mr. Basil is relaxing in the shade like the good boy that he is. Oh, and also for anyone wondering about the weeds, can you see how much better it looks? If you watch my vlogs quite religiously, you probably know that we had a lot of weeds on our driveway and we sprayed them off and they have now completely disappeared. We do still have little patches of just where I need to like re-rake the stones, but it looks so much better. They've all died off. I've just been doing some deadheading, and I thought I would go around the garden and just snip off a couple of little bits for my new vase. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm thinking to take a couple of the limelights because we have quite a lot here, and I just think they'll look really pretty. And I'm also thinking potentially to cut a little bit of sedum out of the herbaceous border, but we shall see. I might walk along the lane and get a little bit of cow parsley as well. Today I am wearing a lovely dress today. This is from Spirit and Grace. I think I've shown you this before, but I absolutely love this dress. It's just so comfortable, really easy to wear every day, and I wanted to feel a little bit more dressed up today. Even though I've still got no makeup on, I just wanted to like do my hair a little bit, put a dress on, because today is another laptop day, but today is for my interior course. So I kind of split my weeks up at the minute. So I've got almost like a filming day, and then I'll have a day where I try to film interesting things for the vlogs, and then I'll have a day where it's my interior course, and then I'll have like a newsletter day. So I try to kind of split things up so my brain is focused on the task at hand rather than trying to do loads of things at once. So I've got my notebooks. This is my interior notebook where I write all my notes and all my little like references and things that I need to know. The course is amazing, by the way. I have had quite a lot of questions about it, and I'm currently on week 3. I did pass my last assessment, which I'm so happy about because I was a bit nervous actually. I wasn't sure if I was going to pass because it wasn't tricky, but it was just a lot of new vocabulary, and I wasn't sure if I'd got the grasp of what they were asking. And obviously you can't really, it's not like school where you can just put your hand up and ask. So I kind of just had to hope for the best and think I was doing the right thing. And I passed, and I had really good feedback, so I was super happy about that. But yeah, today is week 3. Cannot believe I'm on week 3 already. It's gone so quickly. The last few months I feel like have just flown by. I have 3 book recommendations. These 2 Nadia actually brought around when she came over. She lent me these. Finished these already and absolutely love them. I am a very quick reader, and sometimes it's quite annoying because I just go through books so quickly, so I always need to buy more. Really, really recommend both of these. I love Frida McFadden. I actually discovered her from Nadia, and I'm so happy I did because her books are just so good.
I would say these are probably some of my least favourites of hers, mainly just because the beginning is quite slow and it's kind of hard to like really get into it, but by the time you get to the end, you are honestly like, what the hell? And Jack must get so sick of me, because when we get in bed, I try to explain to him, like once I finished the book, I tried to tell him like a synopsis of it and be like, oh my gosh, how crazy is this storyline? And he's kind of like, yeah. I feel like you can't really explain how good a book is to somebody if they haven't read it, especially if they're not a reader. Like Jack is not a reader. It's kind of like when you explain to someone your dreams and they just don't really care. It's kind of the same thing. But yes, The Co-Worker and The Inmate, I really recommend these. I'll link these below in case you want to quickly head over and pick them up. And I think I've said this before, but when I read a lot of crime thrillers, which is probably my favourite genre, I like to have a bit of a break from that and have a bit of a buffer kind of book. So I always go for like a rom-com, just an easy girly read. And I picked this up ages ago from Waterstones. And then Nadia gave me these ones, so I thought I'd read those first. This is called The Effort List by Melanie Cantor. But anyway, I thought I would start the vlog this morning. I've got a food shop coming in, well, any minute, which is good. So I'm going to put all of that away and then crack on with my interior course. I really enjoy doing my interior course because it's one of those things that kind of exercises your brain, and it feels like going back to school, like taking notes and jotting things down, and I just really enjoy the process of it. So today we are doing textiles. Very exciting. Last week was colour theory and this week is textiles. It's so funny because I feel like now I'm doing this course and I am learning all the terminology and all of these things. When we went to the hotel over the weekend, every single room we went in, I kept saying to Jack, oh, this is a complementary colour palette. Oh, this is a monochromatic colour palette. So funny. But it's so good because you start noticing your surroundings in such a different way. And I've always been somebody that notices the details of things and like small intricate things, whether it's like a dado rail or I don't know, anything. And now I feel like I've got the actual professional terminology to go along with that, which is really nice. And it's kind of a way to practice what I'm learning in real life situations. The food shop has arrived and I'm going to do a bit of a clear out of the fridge and the pantry because this room honestly gets so messy. I don't know how. I think it's because I just dump everything in here. Also, I absolutely hate the lighting in here. It's so annoying because this bulb is the bulb that we have in the house. It's a Philips Hue bulb. It's a lovely light. It's like a warm white. But because this room has no windows, it just comes off so yellow. Anyway, I don't actually think I have anything to get rid of in here because I've done pretty well with the food lately and I hate wasting food. It's one of my worst things. So I really try to buy things that we're actually going to eat and we're not going to waste, and I try to make a lot of stuff from scratch now so we don't just have packets of things. So I'll show you what I got in the food shop. I got 2 steaks for Sunday. I got some chicken breast. I always make like chicken and rice, different bits and bobs. I also got some sausages because I bought some hot dog buns. I've really gone off burgers on the barbecue and we've started having hot dogs instead and it's really nice. It's a nice change. I saw these and I do actually make these myself, but I thought I would just buy these for the weekend. These are potato slices that are crispy and we had these in Greece when we went away, God, years ago now, with feta on top and they were so delicious. So I'm going to recreate that. I also got pizzas because we always have pizza on a Friday night. It's like our ritual. It always has been. Pretty much ever since I met Jack, actually. And these M&S ones are so delicious. I always get the margarita with basil and Jack has the pepperoni with hot honey drizzle. And they are so delicious. And also they're always on offer, which is quite handy. And then I also got a big apple juice because we always have juice at the weekends. I got some ravioli, another really quick and easy dinner that we like to have sometimes when Jack's working late and he gets back and it's super late, we just want really quick dinner. So I got mozzarella, tomato and basil ravioli this week, and I usually just make a tomato sauce to go with it, or we just have like a pesto or something like that. The fridge is absolutely full of drinks at the moment. I love this little box of Greek feta cubes. They stay really nice and don't dry out because they're in like a brine type thing. But yeah, I always buy these. I've actually got one up here. They are just so good to add onto salads, and we eat a lot of feta. Also got a mozzarella ball because we have got loads of tomatoes, so I'll make a salad with that. Hummus for the weekend. Every single weekend when we're doing jobs, we will have pita bread cut up with hummus as a little snack. And then lastly for the fridge is salad. I've actually already got quite a lot of veggies left. I've got some asparagus, avocado, spring onion, courgette. I've got loads of carrots and tomatoes. So I just got another cucumber, a broccoli for Sunday because I might make a roast but have steak with the roast, more avocados, and then I just got a mixed leaf salad and a pea shoot, and then a new butter because we have run out of butter. And I think that is everything for the fridge. Last bits to go in the pantry, I got some more banana Weetabix because me and Jack are obsessed with these banana Weetabix. They are so delicious. And we've only got a couple left, so I got another pack of those, hot dog buns and pita bread. We have already got some wraps and also some crumpets. I don't tend to buy bread that much because we just don't use it, so I like to mix it up. I got some more spaghetti which I need to put in my jar up here, and then I got some snacks because Jack and I are such sweet tooths and we love a snack in the evening. So I got, these are probably our favourites at the moment, strawberry Haribo pencils, giant strawberries and chocolate buttons, because what's life without balance? And there we go, that is everything. I used to be one of those people that would organise my fridge so perfectly. I would have everything like meal prepped, cut up like fruit, put it in bowls and like organise it all so nicely, and to be honest, I just don't do that anymore. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I just chuck it in there and we just eat it. Oh my goodness, look at the roots on these herbs. So I cut off some oregano and some basil from my plants because I wanted to really like propagate them and make a new plant, because I did this before and it worked really well. So I cut a couple of oregano stems. This one has grown crazy tall. Oh my god, it was honestly this big, and look at all these new shoots that it's grown, and look at the roots. This is so easy to do. If you haven't done this before, you just take your normal plant. So for example, if you bought some basil from the supermarket, this is a good example. You just cut the top off, make sure you've got like a nice bit of space at the bottom without any leaves, and you put it in a jar of water. Super simple. And then it just, within a couple of weeks, it grows roots, and then you can add a little bit of rooting powder or gel to the bottom and then put it in some soil, and there we go, it'll grow. So amazing. So later today I need to pot these up. And also Jack's hydrangeas that he's been propagating look so incredible. Honestly, I am so shocked at how insane these are growing. This one especially has got so many new shoots on. It's doing so well, and all we did was just cut the hydrangea stems. It was just this, literally 2 leaves and a woody stem. Same with this one, 2 leaves and a woody stem. Put them in some compost, a little bit of gravel on top, and then we just water this pretty much every day really. And look at it, it's so incredible. So I think he's going to be potting these up at the weekend, I'd imagine. What are you doing? Oh, are your teeth sore today? I can always tell when his teeth are sore because he just bites things that he never usually bites. Let's leave that alone. Come on then. Anyways, back to my desk and back to my interior course, currently learning about window treatments. Good afternoon. I am out in the garden. It's very windy, so I'm trying to stay inside the shelter so that it's not too loud, but I'm just about to pot up the herbs that I propagated. Compost is behind me, and I think I'm just going to pot them up instead of in terracotta pots. I think what I'm going to do is just pop them in some of these. I've got 2 spare ones with a few teeth marks from Basil, and I think I'm just going to pop them up in these to start with, get them to grow a little bit bigger, and then pot them up properly. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I have literally rolled out of bed and come straight out for a walk because I think it's going to be another hot day today, so I wanted to get Basil out as early as possible, and we've come to the woods, so it's really nice and cool in here. There is no sun at all. I mean, saying it's sunny, it is quite cloudy, but it's just quite hot. It's very muggy, so I thought I would get him out as soon as possible this morning for a walk. But as usual, he's being a very good boy. I've had to wear leggings instead of, I need to turn around. He's wrapped me up. I had to wear leggings instead of shorts this morning because the way that we've walked, it's a different route and it's full of brambles and really, really overgrown along the footpath. So last time I came through here, I had shorts on and I got completely stung with stinging nettles, which was a very stupid idea. So today we are not taking any chances and I have leggings on. Well, I'm back from the walk. Well, I've actually been back from the walk for a good couple of hours, but I have just been prepping for my newsletter because today is newsletter day. It is also washing day, so I've got all the towels in the wash, I've got bedding ready to go in, I've got a pile of ironing that I'm going to do tonight, and I've just got all of the sofa covers in from outside. I washed them this morning and I've just put them back on, and oh my goodness, I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. If you haven't heard of Comfortly before, by the way, this is not an ad, I bought these myself. But our sofas are from IKEA. I often get questions about our sofas actually. They were end of the line IKEA sofas. I think we paid $300 per sofa and the covers were just not our style, so I replaced them with Comfortly ones. And Comfortly is basically a website dedicated to creating covers for IKEA furniture, whether it's like an armchair, a footstool, a sofa. They do the sofa beds. It's such an incredible concept and the fabrics are amazing. It really allows you to kind of save money in certain areas when you're buying furniture but still get that luxury feeling, because the covers are not super expensive either. I think they're around £200. So yeah, we looked at sofas from Loaf actually at the beginning, and for 2 sofas it was around £5,000, which makes me sick. So much money, and I just was never going to spend that on 2 sofas. So yeah, I did a lot of hunting around to find a bargain, and that is the option we went with. So I think for less than £1,000 we got 2 sofas with the exact sofa covers that we wanted. Beautiful fabric, and they are machine washable. So for the first time, we've had them for a year and I haven't actually washed them, which may be a bit gross, but I haven't really needed to until we got Basil. And because we let him on the sofa, you know, there's like little marks, like paw marks and bits and bobs. So I looked it up and you can wash them on a 40-degree cycle. So I thought I would do it on a 20 just to be safe and give it a go. And honestly, they have come out amazingly. I am so impressed. I left them outside this morning and they dried within about an hour because it's so warm. So they're back on the sofa. Let me show you. I am so impressed with these covers, even more so than I already was. I've currently got Basil's little blanket on here because he was just sat on here, but
they look, I wish I did a before because I had quite a lot of marks on here. Like, I don't know, just like probably bits of chocolate from us, probably little marks from Basil, and they have just come up so well. They look like how they did when we first bought them, and I'm just really, really impressed. I love my sofas so much. Yeah, super impressed. The only thing I need to try and fix now is we've got this mark here. Good boy. We've got this mark here, which Jack had some mud on his head, and I think it was actually grease from work, and he laid down and you can kind of see this is the mark of the grease. So I used a fabric upholstery cleaner and it's left a water stain, and I don't know how to get that out, and I don't want to make it worse. And also this section of the sofa you can't take off, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, I need to try and clean that. So if anyone has any tips on how to get a watermark and potentially grease out of a linen fabric, please let me know. But yeah, these have come up so well. So I think my plan is to do this sofa next. I always keep a throw on this sofa. Probably need to get another one of these now to go on the other side. But yeah, I think I will do this one next, and then we've got nice fresh sofas. And then I think next on my washing plans will be to do the outdoor cushions again, because I did them beginning of spring, but obviously like Basil's always sat on these and we don't mind, they wash so well. So I think I'll pop these in again and do another wash. Oh, there's a little bug. Let's get that outside. Gosh, it is so hot today. Look at Basil's toys all around the garden. Before I sign off this vlog, I wanted to share some books because I've just ordered some more, and I thought I would just share them with you in case you want to read along with me over the next couple of weeks. So I have picked up a Colleen Hoover book. This one is called Confess. I love Colleen Hoover. I haven't read any of her books for a while actually, but she's a lovely writer. I really enjoy her books, so I think this one will be really good. A new novel about risking everything for love and finding your heart somewhere between the truth and lies. So I think this one will be a good one. Then I also picked up a couple of kind of suggested ones that came up on Amazon that I've never heard of. So firstly is this one, Catherine Faulkner, called The Other Mothers. And this says, you want to be one of them until you know them. So I think this is going to be quite a juicy read. She also has another bestseller called Greenwich Park, which I think I might pick up next. Where's your log? Is it over there? Go get it then. See what he comes back with. Oh, you've got a log. Oh, that's lovely. I swear he listens to me. Anyways, then I also picked up this one, which is called The Wrong Sister by Claire Douglas. This one says, every family has secrets, some more deadly than others. I've picked up kind of like a girly, thrillery genre here, and I'm really looking forward to getting into them. I think I am going to read The Other Mothers first, because this one is just calling out to me. So if you want to read along with me, then I'll leave these links below and you can pick one up. And do let me know if you do pick any up, because I'd love to hear what you think of them. And yeah, maybe I need to start a book club. How the hell do I even start a book club? Could I do like a Zoom call and we can talk about books? I don't know. The only problem with that is sometimes I completely fall off reading and I just can't be bothered to read, and I don't think about reading for months, and then all of a sudden I pick it back up again. But anyway, today is a newsletter day. I am just sat down to plan my newsletter, start writing, and get it ready for Monday. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a lovely summer so far. It's actually the 1st of August today, which is crazy. Cannot believe we're in August. But yeah, I'm going to pick up my camera probably tomorrow and carry on vlogging. So I will see you in the next one.